The introduction tonight. Let's get it.
Hey y'all, we back like we never left. Shout out to Reverb Nation, the Cloud Watchers, the Replay Gang, and of course, all the beautiful people who will be joining us tonight. And a special shout out to our haters. We got to give you a special shout out because we know you stay watching. And shout out to tonight's sponsors, Millie Moon Luxury Diapers for our Wiggler Wattlers and our luxury toddlers. Shout out to you, Millie Moon. And don't forget to use the promo code YOLIX to get 20% off your purchase. And shout out to Tampax Radiance. Ladies, go get your Tampax Radiant Pass and receive 20% off with the promo code YORADIANT. TSM, are you ready for tonight's news we can use? Gossip, I should say. TSM, can you hear me? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I was distracted by the kids. How you doing tonight? I'm doing very well. Glad to be back. Glad there was no interruptions. Well, there was gonna be a brief interruption, but overall, I'm just glad to be back. Glad to be bringing the energy back. Shout out to Reverb Nation. We got 16 people tapped in from Reverb Nation already. Much respect. Y'all can come over to the YouTube side and hit that thumbs up. It means a lot. How you doing, Fanny? What you got going on?
We got some things that we need to discuss. Like I was telling them, I said we back like we never left. So shout out once again to Reverb Nation. I appreciate your dedication. Shout out to each and every one of you guys. And shout out to everybody who will be joining us tonight as well. I know we're not really late, we kind of early. So shout out to everybody who will be joining us tonight. We really, really appreciate y'all on this Friday evening because we know you could be anywhere else, but you chose to join us tonight. So shout out to each and every one of you guys who will be joining us. Tisim, are you ready? Because we're going to be talking about Papoose and Clarissa. And then we're going to be giving a follow up on the Boosie. I'm sorry, I do not know the young lady's name, but that situation. Um, and I'm just curious what your take is on the Papoose because I know you said you went to school with her, so I'm interested on what your take is on that situation. So, should we just wait for the people to enter the room, or should we just proceed?
Yeah, we can wait till we get a man. Once again, everybody that's on Reverb Nation, I need y'all to come through, come hit the thumbs up. Make sure that y'all come hit the like button and come vibe with us over on the TSM Rapper channel. I know we got one new monthly pair on Reverb Nation. Much respect to you. Shout out to you. And if you're watching, it's TheReal TSM Rapper. Come over to YouTube and hit the thumbs up. And we appreciate everybody that's tapping in. And so yeah, Fanny, we're gonna wait to get some people up in here and we're gonna discuss it. I'm definitely anxious to discuss this one. I want to know your take as well as you want to know mine. Shout out to the thumbs up we got coming in the building. I appreciate that. Reverb. Y'all tap in, come through, come hit the thumbs up. Then y'all can go back over there on the reverb side. Fanny,
Sounds
so just kind of give me a little bit of insight. What have you been noticing with this whole situation? What's been going down? What's the whole breakdown? Before I give my take, give me the breakdown.
Um, this situation just came across me, so it's kind of like, I mean, I could see both sides, but at the same time, it's kind of like it's touch and go for me. Because it's like, as a woman, I just find it very, very difficult. I have no desire uh to have what a woman another woman has, and it's kind of like I see both sides, but at the same time, like I said, it's a very, very slippery slope. Um, with the situation with Papoose and Clarissa Shields, and it's very It's very interesting because this is something that just came up that people are now talking about. Well, is that I'm made aware of. I'm gonna say that. Um, if any of you guys don't know what I'm talking about, right now, Papoose, um, and Clarissa are at a crossroads in their relationship where they're accusing one another of Papoose is accusing Clarissa of cheating, and she's accusing him of stealing $100,000. And with that, just with that little snippet of what you know, Tia. So, what are your thoughts about that? What are your opinions about that? Oh, just
Yo,
let you know,
go ahead and break that down one more time for me.
Papoose has accused Clarissa of cheating, and she has accused him of stealing $100,000 from her. What are your thoughts about that? Do you think that's something that they should have brought to the internet, or is that something that they should have just worked out behind the scenes?
I don't think it was intentionally brought to the internet. I think it was feelings, mixed feelings, emotions, things like that, within that such nature. And for this particular situation, both people famous. And of course, we all know I went to school with Clarissa, Beecher Middle High School, and so I kind of know her personality. And it's just kind of strange to even see this situation right now. For me, it's weird because I know her, but I don't know him. It just sounds like a bunch of mess. It sounds messy. So like one person got caught doing something, and so the other person got outed for something. It just sounds like something that really should have been avoided because they already was trending, and it was not a good trend. You know what I'm saying? It was bad
Mhm.
controversy all over their name, and so sheesh, it's a lot with this one.
How do you feel about, it's been, people have picked a side, and some people feel a ways about Clarissa being involved with the married man. What are you, as a man, how do you feel about that? What are your thoughts about that?
Ooh, that right there. It's scary. It's tricky. I think it's wrong on both ends, but more so on his end. I feel like she's getting the worst end of the stick, and I feel like it shouldn't be that way because he's the married one. He's the one that's binded into a contract, and it's not her. But just for her to be messing around with somebody's husband, that's just like a whole another level of trickery. She used to always get into the fights like that for talking to people's boyfriends, at school and stuff like that. And so this one right here is just like, yeah, it's tricky for me. But like I say, more so his fault for being married, buying it into a contract, and still deciding to do something like that. Then it's her fault. So it's more of a like a 60-40 for me.
I just feel like it's just, as a woman, I would never want what another woman has. Um, I personally have no interest in dating a married man. Even if he came to me and said, "Hey, I've been separated," or "Me and her, we're not getting along right now," or "We're about to file for divorce," or whatever the situation may be. For me, don't bring me into that. I just feel like when you start a relationship off like that, and these just my personal opinions. I don't know either party personally, and this is not me throwing darts their way. This is just me personally. Um, I just feel like that relationship will be is based on a lie, and I don't want to start my relationship, a commitment based off of a lie. You know what I'm saying? And I just It just seemed like right now what they're going through eventually was going to happen because it's just been messy from the very start. And did she get a bad deal? Yes. But at the same time, she knowingly entered into a relationship with a man that was married. So it's kind of like, do you say, do you give her a pass, or, or how do you feel about that? Does she get a pass because she's Clarissa Shields, or
It's
is it just
not.
another
She
Notre
don't need
Dame?
a pass. She doesn't need a pass. She's not in the wrong for doing anything. He's the one that people should be thinking about if he needs a pass or not. You can't give somebody a pass who haven't broken a rule. This lady haven't broken one rule. It's not illegal to talk to somebody's wife or her. It's wrong to talk to somebody's wife or husband. Yeah, it's wrong as hell. But as far as just like breaking, like that's law. Nah, I don't think she's even in an inquiry to where the past thing should be brought up. I think if anybody needs a pass or don't need a pass, it's Papoose. We keep holding her accountable for his supplementals. So it's tricky because a lot of people they're not seeing it that way. They're just saying, "Oh, she's messing with somebody's husband." What about him?
I'm definitely not giving him a pass, but at the same time, how would you feel if your significant other was messing around and the person that she was
Yo,
messing around with?
hold on. Yo, Reverb Nation, we got 23 of y'all watching on Reverb Nation. We need 20 likes over here on YouTube. I need y'all to come over here to the YouTube side, and I need y'all to get the likes right now. Let's get to 20 likes. Go ahead, fam.
How would you feel with your significant other? She messing around, she's cheating, and the person that she's cheating with knows that she's in a relationship with you, but she feels like, but he feels like what you just said. He doesn't owe any allegiance to you. Wouldn't you feel some type of way that a third
Hell
party
no,
entered?
because he's not bonded. He hasn't made a promise or a statement on paper. Hell no, I can't get mad at that dude. I can't. I can only get mad at what I'm responsible for and what I'm supposed to be able to control. Yeah, nah, I don't even like. I would say, yeah, I get where you're coming from, but I don't. I feel
Mhm.
like I said, it's wrong. What I feel like he's wrong, yeah. Would I be pissed off at him? Yeah, but like as far as holding accountability, it ain't his fault. It's the married woman's fault. It's the fish that ate the worm.
I ain't never heard of that one before, but okay. I just for me, I just feel like it's wrong on both parts. I feel like he's wrong because he took a vow. She's morally wrong because she knowingly entered in a relationship with a married man, and then they both came together trying to do what married people do, and it's not turning out great for either party because it has been rumored allegedly that the reason why the divorce has not taken place is because him and his estranged wife still have something going on. I don't know this to be true once again. I don't know none of these people involved in this situation, but for them to, you know, to publicly be like, hey, we're in love, this and that, and he's still married, and then he have so much access to her financials. It's just like, Clarissa, I mean, you are an intelligent woman. You're very business oriented. I don't Me personally, I don't think that was a smart move on her behalf, only because he still is legally married and she have to protect her assets at all costs. And I just feel like for this accusation to be made from her allegedly, that he had to have access to her financials, and I just don't think that was a smart move on her behalf. What are your thoughts
That's
about
why,
that
like,
part?
hey, that's why they need to be so. She was more so she was more so starstruck. You know what I'm saying? Like she was starstruck. That's what got her into that relationship, and that's why women need to be careful about the cuteness and the finance or somebody got a name behind them. You gotta start doing their homework on who these people really is. But once again, she put herself in that situation. So you can with somebody who's married, what the hell you think was gonna happen?
I just feel like, if the accusations come out to be true, I just feel like even if they work things out and this is just a hiccup in their relationship, I just feel like she just need to do her due diligence to protect herself. I really do. Because once again, he's still married. Um, and I think she need to put herself first and she need to protect herself because how many times have we heard of situations like this to where a third party don't lost everything they had. I don't know if you remember the situation with the singer Fantasia. She was messing around with a married man, had a kid. The wife found out, sued her for alienation of affection. She won. And for a long time, Fantasia wasn't getting nobody really had that much love for her because people were like, you knowingly got into a relationship with a married man, and then her argument was, well, they're separated. That does not mean divorced. I don't know if you are aware of the situation with these TikTokers. Um, what's her name? Brianna. No, that's not her name. I forget what Brea. I think that's her name. And her current husband Tim. Same situation. Um, but they got a divorce, and she remarried quickly her friend's husband. Her her former friend sued her, and she won $1.7 million. Same thing. They from the same state that that allows that to happen. And I just feel like just really, really be careful because sometimes it don't even really be love; it be lust. Because is it worth it? That's the question. Is it worth it? Can you see yourself being involved with a married woman, then her husband turn around and sue you for all this money? Is it worth it?
You got some idiots who just might say it's worth it. Hey, 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 Stephanie, thank you for tapping in from Reverb
Hey,
Dada and
baby.
being a monthly subscription, even though you are blood related. You don't have to be a
Hi,
monthly
baby.
subscriber.
My
Thank
baby
you for
in the
coming over.
building. My baby in the building. Hey, Steffi.
Hey, Brenda, thank you for coming. Appreciate you for coming. Much respect, though. Naya, thank you for being the first person in the building. Uh-oh, my reverb is coming over. Once again, reverbers, y'all, it's 16 of y'all watching from Reverb Nation. Y'all get over here and get the like button ran up to 20 likes, and that would be much appreciated. Know y'all rock with me, so come on through and let's get the like button up to 20 likes. Let's get it, man.
I'm sorry, TSM. Can you repeat your answer again, your response again about being sued for that type of money?
To some idiots, that might be worth it. Some people, they say, fool for love. Some people are fools for love, and they'll probably, go bankrupt just for. I mean, we see the shows all the time where these kids taking their parents out just for their lovers, and and it's like, yo, and some people they risk it all, and only then will they realize. I think too that it takes situations like that to sometimes get people to either understand that they messed up or to not understand and to continue with a mistake. And so I think sometimes situations like this have to happen. Oh, y'all doing the thing, Revert. I appreciate y'all. We got 17 thumbs up. But yeah, Fanny.
Me personally, I just don't, I just don't want to be placed in that situation. It's a difference between not knowing, but knowingly entering a relationship with somebody that's married, whether he's separated or not. It's like, nah, I'm just not. I'm not interested in that. It's a no for me. It really is. I'm a pass on that. It's a no for me. Mm-mm. It's an
I
absolute
think you
no.
like. I think you a little bit like me, cause like I'm. I'll be watching these cheating videos and I can't get through it. Like I cannot get through it because it like irks me. Like it does something to me. It's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't watch it. It irks me to watch other people cheat, especially if you married. That just makes it worse. And I'm just like, yeah, I'll wash my hands with a whole entire situation like that. I just I can't. I won't be able to do it. It'll be different if it was like, yo, she's separated, divorce pending, whatever the case may be. But this is like a on and off situation. Like you know how long this divorce supposed to be? Just you know what I'm saying? And so for those reasons, nah, that's a double no. Both of them took a big L for this one. They took a big L for this one.
For me, I don't even care. Separated. It's just an all around no for me. Like no. Like no. Mm-mm. Like me personally, I can't do it. But um, part two of the conversation is we're going to talk about what we talked about yesterday with the Boosie situation. I young lady, I apologize. I do not know your name. But after we ended the live, um, we saw a video of the young lady. Hey, Sissy Pooh. Um,
Hey, mom, thank you for coming.
she Boosie came out and let the people know that he did get in contact with her, his attorney. Um, and all of this is alleged. He came out and said that he talked to the young lady's family, that they're willing to go to court and speak on his behalf, and that this lady, young lady, has mental issues, that she's always had an obsession with him. It's also been alleged that the story that she told, and she named Boosie as the predator, actually allegedly was her grandfather, and that her mother allegedly went to jail for neglect. And so people are just really coming for this young lady because they feel like she did this for clout. They're not really caring about her mental condition. They're not really caring about the backstory about any of that. And with that being said, TSM, how do you feel about that? What are your thoughts about that?
I mean, we talked a little bit off camera about this. Sometimes I feel like sometimes your family will do, um, the weirdest things for a paycheck. Um, and the first thing, you know, in certain situations, people holler out is mental, health, mental this and mental that. And of course, we see over the period of time, obsessed fans. I mean, we seen the young lady who went viral for having Drake name tattooed across her forehead, Superman. And so we've seen, you know, we've seen the white guy that got KS1 tattooed all over his body. And so we've seen that. Why we never, this the first time we hearing about this lady being obsessed with Boosie? Yeah, even I got obsessed people, right? And so it's just like once again, it's like for me every time because I'm speaking from a street perspective. Like I know the way a criminal thinks, and I'm not saying that's what he is. I'm not saying this is what he's doing, but you know, Boosie is real good at he's real good at what he does. And like I say, your family. your own family will turn on you in an instant, on the drop of a dime for the right amount of money. And like I said, it's always the mental thing that they throw out there. And just like I say, that whole she's obsessed or she's been obsessed with Boosie. Where the hell is the Boosie tattoos at? Where's the memorabilia? Where's the photos of her at one of the Boosie concert? Where's the video? One single video on social medias. You know, we detectives, social media, internet people, they're their own detectives. She got plenty of socials. We don't see not one here, not one little Boosie song shared, not one like of his video. So strangely that will come about and people will say, "Oh yeah, she's obsessed with Boosie." Listen, I used to be obsessed with Lil Wayne music. I got his face tattooed on my elbow. That's you know what I'm saying. And so, and like I said, she's this a woman. You know what I'm saying? And if she's been obsessed with this dude for so long, I'm just trying to figure out where's the paper trail. Talk is cheaper than information. When the information comes about, it's quick to shut people up like me. But you know, like I say, as a former affiliate of a street gang, I just look at some way people market certain things, and I look at some way people like cover up certain things and make it look like this or that. And I'm not saying that us rappers like showing off our assets and things that we come across, but us rappers love showing off our assets and things that we come across. Um, when Glorilla got into the incident and people needed confirmation, the whole damn family came out and spoken. We didn't hear this lady, grandma, cousin, sister. We didn't hear none of those people. We didn't hear none of those people come out and say, "Oh, she's lying," or this what the case may be. So again, it's a lot of inconsistency.
I agree. What you're saying about when family, it's just so unfortunate that when it comes to the internet, the internet, like they say, the internet is undefeated. Um, and this young lady is getting the treatment that she got. My thing is working in healthcare. Um, Somebody who allegedly has some mental health issues. I just feel like instead of the family just coming out and picking a side, that they should have gotten her the help that she needed if that was the situation. Because at the end of the day, that's what she needs. That's not something that you wait for her to bring to the internet and go like, oh, we're gonna testify on his behalf, and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. What does that say to her? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that say to your loved one that, I understand Boosie has the means to hire a team. Like he said, he has investigators, he has this, he has that. I'm not quite sure if that young lady have access to any of that, but I just really think it's so sad and unfortunate that um, people who are in certain situations are targeted the most. And unfortunately, in this situation, her own family kind of like, I don't want to say throw her under the bus, but they kind of like let her down by doing that, if that's allegedly what happened. And then it's like the jokes that people are telling. I don't think it's funny. Um, because when you're dealing with people who have mental health issues, it's a daily thing. It's just not one event. It's a daily thing, and it takes a lot. It takes a lot, and it takes a lot of compassion. It takes a lot of empathy. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of understanding. And I think too many people. My baby said it's all weird for me that it came out of nowhere. I agree, baby. It did. It did. It came out of nowhere. Um, and I just feel like too many people are so ready to, you know, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate because when there's been situations people have wrong, they ran to the internet, they're real quick and be like, "Oh, that person have a mental issue." Do you find that to be the case sometimes when actually it's not.
I don't believe. I believe everybody that have. I believe anyone and everyone that has or been born or developed with any mental health conditions um are where they need to be. Anybody that's out in society are stable enough to be in society, unless it's the wrong type of mental, which is these street dudes out shooting people. And just like we looking at this lady, and she doesn't. We're hearing her speak. She doesn't seem to be mentally challenged. Um, I know a handful of mentally challenged people. And she looked like she's taking care of herself pretty well. And so I just don't know. People use that all the time, and it's like even it's like even if somebody is mentally challenged, are they smart enough to put together an entire lie like this? Like people gotta open, you know what I'm saying? Open up your brains. If she's that mentally challenged, is she smart enough to put together this whole entire? So it's like either she's smart or either she's mental. Like choose one. And so they be trying to confuse us. And so like I say, I'm not saying it takes a genius, but if you're that mental, you can't put this thing together and just put this whole. You don't even know how to put together an entire sentence. Yet alone put together an entire story. And so I don't know. Like I say, it's things like that that leads me to believe that people be trying to, use the mental thing to confuse us, not to cover up for what the person who may done something, who may be claiming that's mental, but us, the people, they throw that word out there. Now look at us talking about it. Like, is she mental? She might be mental. Man, Martin Lawrence was mental when he ran down the street naked. Eddie Murphy was mental. Like everybody was mental. Like it's like how many mental people is the government failing us this much? Where's this many mental people out in society? So it's either the government ain't doing their job or we are stupid.
I just think sometimes use people use that as a crutch, as an excuse for destruction. And I think for her family to come against her and put that out there for people to judge her, I just feel like it's just very, very disheartening for this young lady. And I just feel like, it was just a lot when I
Yo,
seen that after we got off the line.
mind you, I'm gonna show you how messed up society is. Mind you, we never heard the parent or her come out her own mouth and say that she was mental. Once again, we never heard her, or none of her parents or none of her blood related family come out and say she's mental. This came from something that Boosie threw out there. So that's just to show you how fast a narrative is ran with and how trickery is played up into situations like this.
I agree. I agree. That is something very true. She didn't come out and say it. We didn't hear any of her family. And then it's kind of like if they come out and say something now, would it be valid? You know what I mean? Would they come out and say,
If they come
yeah,
out now, because it's too much time to pass by. If one of those family members come out now and say, "Oh, she's mental," somebody's getting a check. Somebody got written a check. Somebody got paid a check. Ain't no way. After all this time to pass, and somebody just want to come out now. Nah, somebody got paid a good check, and that's why everybody can't be rich either. And sometimes money get used for the most evil things. The most evil things. That's crazy.
I agree. And it don't even take much money to pay people, especially if you've never had it before. You know what I'm saying? You could pay people a couple thousand, they'll come out and tell a lie on you quicker than anything else. And then people will believe it. People will actually believe you could pay somebody $1,000 just to spit on your name and your character, and they'll do it. They'll do it, especially if they ain't never had $1,000 before, not at one time. They'll actually come out and do it. You know what I'm saying? Some people will actually do it for free, just for a conversation they even had with a celebrity. They'll come out and do it for free. And it's just so unfortunate because it's like, why wasn't anybody willing to give this young lady the benefit of the doubt? You know what I'm saying? Why is it that we had to, wait till everything played out? Why is it that okay, so now that that's been put out there, do she just go away and ride off in the sunset? Um, and you never hear from her again. Is she going to get the help that she need if she need it? You know what I'm saying? And I just think too many people, with just like you said, it be the females that's ready to pounce on your neck, not even knowing the full story, and it's just so sad because
Yo, mark my
hmm,
words though. Mark my words. The next incident that's gonna happen, the next social incident that's happened, involve the guy. Watch how quick we be to run to his defense. I mean, damn, we all ran to help Mr. Tenderness. You know what I'm saying?
hmm,
You see, they all ran to help Diddy, bro. Everybody was getting asked questions about Diddy. I don't care if he was a rapper, an actor, if he was hitting the golf ball out there with Tiger Woods' ex partner. They was actually about Diddy. Everybody was like, I'm not gonna speak on that. Oh, I'm not gonna say that. You know, some people make mistakes. Like, damn, every man that comes out with an issue, we right there. And every time a female, I understand Krishan Rock ain't the best, but damn, she came out. We didn't even give her a chance. We was instantly talking shit. I mean, it's everybody. It's every female that comes out. We have nothing nice to say about. Megan Thee Stallion told y'all Tory Lane shot her in the foot. What y'all do? Oh no, she's lying. Oh, he didn't shoot her in the foot. That's Tory Lanez. He's cute. He know how to sing. He has vocals. He dances. We took up for Tory Lanez when he was going against Megan Thee Stallion. People, we got to stop this and start giving the women a chance. We got to. I know old boy said this is a man's world, but then it ain't a man's world now because they messed it up. They messed it up. We need to start giving these women a chance.
and speaking of Krishan, who this story is just really it's heartbreaking and sad, and it goes to show you that sometimes proving people wrong can go gravely wrong. um and I just feel like with this situation with her son and videos being out there, multiple videos of her own words of seeing her drinking while pregnant. um And the video that was most disturbing to me is the video when she was asking for a drink allegedly. And a young lady was like, "Oh, she's asking for a drink while pregnant." And she said, "Don't worry about it. I can have a tomorrow." And it's kind of like so nonchalant, so disconnected from the fact that you're pregnant, you're smoking and you're drinking, you give birth, and your son is about to be 3 years old and he's not meeting his milestones that a 3 year old should meet. And I want to say every child is different. Every child is different. But he should be meeting some of his biggest milestones, like walking. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's so many people who want to love upon this baby and get him the help that he needs. But because she's trying to prove a point that the help that he needs is being delayed. You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts about that? What is your opinion as a father um about how she's what she's doing with the baby and the drinking while pregnant?
I think fame, the lifestyle, influenced that. Um, shout out to shout out to the moms like Cardi B who stepped away from the cameras and actually took the time to, you know, inside nurture a baby that was in a womb. And so we didn't really see much of her like that when she was pregnant versus Krishan Rock. She's somebody fresh from the streets. It's hard to take somebody like that and adapt them into a new environment and expect them to um, comply with the environmental rules, which means not to show up on camera pregnant and drinking, etc., so on and so forth. And I feel like she's one of those ones who, you know how they say we make the wrong people famous. I think she's one of those ones we should have never made famous in the first place because that whole situation is sad. This is a whole life. It's not just a baby. This baby has a whole life to live ahead of him, and have to deal with the consequences of something that decisions that his mom made when she was drinking. And then that's another reason I stay away from a lot of street rappers. She had somebody around her, Blueface. Despite what people may think about him, I'm pretty sure, he has a kid himself outside of Krishan Rock. I'm pretty sure he knows what parenting supposed to come with, what pre-parenting is supposed to be playing with, what's supposed to come with. And for him to still allow her to do such things, it just shows that them two did not mingle well. And I heard that it's not even Blueface baby, but just for him to be around that long, I feel like he should have been a protector of how that baby was born into this world. And unfortunately, he wasn't. He wasn't an influencer. And so some of these rappers can be hell of a rappers, very creative, hell, what y'all may say cute or whatever. They can be very much that, but then, when that costume is off and when the camera is off, things like this take place. And it's like, okay, where did the cuteness and all of that go? That costume is just an ego that I was attracted to. And unfortunately, I'm praising the wrong people. And look at the results of this baby due to somebody that I was praising in the beginning. So yeah, it's all crazy. Hold
Do
on.
you?
May I add on to this situation that you brought
Yeah.
up? Um,
Yes.
him, Blueface and NLE Chopper was going at it at a back and forth beef. And this is what I be saying about some people. We praise the wrong rappers. NLE Chopper said the most disrespectful thing about this baby that we talking about that have disability problems. He was like, "How about I stand my baby next to your baby and see who can hold the head up the longest and all of that." And I want y'all to see this real quick, and I want your opinion on get your son and stand behind beside my son. And let's see which one of them motherfuckers know how to operate. Let's see. Hey, hold your son beside my son. Let's see which one of them can hold their head up, fuck, nigga. Huh? How about that? Yeah, nigga. Put your son beside my son. Well, what you got to say about this?
When she did the interview, she spoke about that, and he apologized to her about what he said about her baby. And but the thing that people are outraged about is the fact that when he said, he apologized, and as he was apologizing to her, he used the word disability, and that's all she heard. She feels like whatever beef he had was between him and Blueface, and that her son should have never been brought into it, which is absolutely correct. But it was like all she heard him say was disability, and she got offended by that word. And she says that her baby doesn't have a disability. She said he's meeting all his milestones, and that babies they reach their milestones at a different space, and which is true, babies do. Every baby is different, but at the same time, it didn't help drinking and smoking. It didn't help the situation. It did not. And and women don't need to know and understand that whatever you consume while you're pregnant, that baby also consumes. and it also will have an effect on that child. And I want to just say, I'm not giving any legal advice. I'm not giving any medical advice. This is just to educate you ladies that are pregnant, who want to be pregnant. Take care of your bodies, um, because what you put into in your body will have an effect on said child. You know, and you just have to prepare your body for pregnancy too. You can't be out here drinking and smoking and doing all kind of things, and then you one day you want to be a mom, and then something happens and you just like, because you abused your body in such a bad way, it's preventing you from having a kid. You know what I'm saying? She says, I'm pregnant now and I don't exactly. Congratulations, Deborah. Congratulations to you. Um, and you just have to, you just have to do right by your body. You just can't be out here and just be like, oh, I'm 20, I'm 25, I'm 30, I'm 35. I'm a drink all I want to drink, smoke all I want to smoke, and do all this. And then it's like when you ready to have a kid, you can't, or you doing it while you pregnant, and then you have a child, you know what I'm saying? And I just think a lot of people, a lot, as a woman, you have to take care of your body before pregnancy, during pregnancy, and after pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, because there was a video, okay, I'm sorry, I just got a text message. um you just have to really prepare yourself. And I just feel like Blueface in the
Hey,
video, he was
Crystal,
standing.
thank you for coming. We appreciate you. Much respect.
Um, there was a video of him standing right next to her in a smoke-filled club, and they're both drinking. And it's just kind of like, do you hold him equally responsible, or do he get a pass? Because it's been, like you said, allegedly he's not the father. You know what I'm saying? Do you give him a pass? Or is it just like, because she's carrying the child, that
Yo,
she's
another
more
side note.
culpable than
Side
he
note to
is?
this. Side note to this story. Is this have nothing to do with the exact story, but just a side note. So, me and Fanny may be talking about it in the future. There was this guy who there was this big deal on the internet because he was supposed to be the father of Krishan Rock's baby, and he was begging for a DNA test, begging her, can he take a DNA test? And she constantly kept refusing, and kept refusing. And the last time he went on the internet and asked for a DNA test, and he told his supporters that, I'm asking for a DNA test, and this is what she's saying. And he showed us the messages, and he said that if anything was to ever happen to me, I need y'all to look into these messages. And would y'all tell me why that we will never know if he's the father or not? Because that young man got his life got taken from him the next week after he posted that video. It's just a side note, but that's kind of crazy. A lot of these people with all of this money, certain people around them end up missing or unalived, and it's just looked at as a regular street tragic. Man, that's why, man, I hate to be a lot of friends with a lot of these guys. That's scary when your life is on the line. When you're around somebody with that much money, your life is in danger as well as theirs. And that was just a side note for y'all to keep y'all.
I just think that situation um, is very, very sad all the way around, because you got women out here who did everything right while they were pregnant, and something went horribly wrong with their child. And I just feel like that's a special time in a woman's life, to bring life into this world, and for you just to be like, oh, I'm gonna still do what I want to do, because I feel like it's a very selfish act. I feel like it's a very self-serving act.
Yo,
um
hold on, Fanny. My bad. I didn't mean to miss your name. Miss Nunu, to you. I really appreciate you for coming. Fanny, say what's up to Miss Nunu. She just stepped in the chat.
Hey, Miss Nunu, to you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you all for joining us. And before we continue, I want to give a shout out once again to tonight's sponsors, Millie Moon Diapers, for our luxury regular waddlers and our toddlers. And get your 20% off by using the promo code YOLEAKS. And let's not forget, ladies, at that special time of the month, use Tampax Radiant Pass and use promo code Your Radiance to get your 20% off your first purchase.
VV in the building. I didn't mean to miss you, VV. I just ain't been looking at the chat. I love you, best friend. I really appreciate you for coming. Thank you so much. We got Miss Shari in the building. Miss Shari, thank you for coming through. And we got 27 people watching on Reverb Nation. Shout out to Reverb Nation. My manager and I was looking today, and we got new monthly payers over there on Reverb Nation. So we appreciate y'all. And we got some more good news. Y'all remember last time on the Billboard 100, TSM was number 76. What number are we now, Fanny? Are we like number 46 on the Billboard now?
You are number 46 and
We coming for
climbing.
that
You
number
are
one spot,
46.
man.
You are 46. And before we continue on, I just TSM, I know you don't want me to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Um, I just want to say shout out to you for everything that you're doing. You got the reality show going. You got Family Girl going. You got music going on. You know my favorite song is, so you know. You know, and so you got all that going on. So, you know, to see it's like seeing a baby walk, your baby walk for the first time and take off running. You know, you be there to see their first steps, and then it's just like they just take off running, and you that's what you've done. You have taken off running. So I just want to say shout out to you. Shout out to Helen as well, to see you both take this AI game to another level with your series going on. You got Helen over there. She got her series going on. And it's congratulations to you both because, you know, I gotta brag, y'all. Oh, I gotta brag. And I'm so glad that I get to witness all of this, as well as real mamas to be a part of the team to see you guys take off with your series that you're going on. I'm gonna make some people mad, but I'm gonna say it. I ain't seen nobody do it like y'all do it. I ain't seen nobody do it like y'all do it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say congratulations to you all. Congratulations to you, TSM. And you just really have not forget about your music. You dealing with multiple artists and they are fire. I can't lie to you. The ladies that you have chosen to do collabs with, it's just been a blessing to witness that. And I just want to say congratulations to you, um, your new music, what you're currently working on, behind the scenes as well as the reality show, as well as Family Girl. Um, Shout out to May May. Girl, really wasn't expecting that, but you killed it. You feel me? So I just want to say congratulations to you. And with that being said, do you want them to know what you're working on, or are we keeping it
Oh,
on
no,
the
I
hush hush?
mean, I got a song that I just did with May May. Everything is did through us. There's no AI, nothing. It's TSM, May May, in a well production beat. Now, as far as a music video, now that I may have heard. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I may have to go the AI route with that. But if not, I'm gonna try to get her to use her green screen. I'm gonna try to use mine. Put together a music video. But in between that, y'all know I can't upload it on my channel because this right here is what I call a real mama's type song right there. That means it ain't no play, ain't nothing sweet about it. So y'all can catch that song on Fanny's channel tomorrow. It's gonna be uploaded to her channel, and I mean it's a banger for y'all who been wondering. I wonder what TSM rap like if he was Yeah, go check it out over there. Y'all listen to Young Thug and them. And hey, nah, you like YB? Go check this out. YB ain't got it on this.
I just wanna say you and May May, y'all killed it. Y'all killed it. And then it's just like the song, your man, it's just like, come on, bro, what you doing to the people? Like, what
Yeah,
are you
yeah.
doing? Like, what is
Hey,
you doing over there to the people?
hey, Miss Brenda
So
gonna have to pop up with a one of them gift bags, a TSM rapper style gift bag. Cause right now I'm just everywhere except them gift bags. So we need one of them TSM rapper style gift bags. You got to give yourself credit too, Fanny, because you forgot before you came and into the manager position. You forgot I was struggling to elevate the podcast. I was struggling to elevate my views. I think the views was just like, man, I probably, they was doing okay, but not what they is now. It wasn't 50,000 here, 80,000 there, and I mean, man, we about to hit what 8 million or 7 million views or something like that. And you got to give yourself credit. You came in, cutting some stuff up, and I did not like. I gotta say, I did not like some of the changes that you was applying that I make. It's like this got to change, that got to change, and I'm in my head like, oh no, the hell, that's not gonna change. I took a chance at it, and hell, it paid out to the results. And let that be an example for the rest of y'all. We may not like some things, but some things might be beneficial to us. And so, never be afraid to try new stuff. So, congratulations to you, Miss Manager, for helping me elevate everything that I got going on. I really appreciate that. And I gotta say, shout out to my moms for being in my backbone, just being there every second of the step I need her. This lady would answer the phone at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. If I just write, hey, ma, she gonna pop up like, son, is you okay? I'm like, damn, ma, I'm okay, relax. I was just saying, hey, damn, I can't say hi. But yeah, she got my back, and so I appreciate you, ma. I love you.
and I just want to say once again, shout out to Helen and Real Mamas. Y'all killing it. I mean, I'm listen. I don't even think I watch regular TV no more because I be locked into what y'all got going on y'all channel. I mean, it. Listen, we gonna have to talk about a couple things about elevating these shows y'all got going on because we just can't restrict it to YouTube. We gotta put it out there to the masses because people are really sleeping on y'all because y'all doing so much that y'all bring it to YouTube and the people that you're bringing on to the team like May May and then Big Brother John and it's I'm just so flabbergasted by the talent that I get to be a party of. It means so much to me because I remember when I was talking to you guys, you were just like, no, no, I'm not, no, I can't do that. No. And I'm like, yes, you can. You could do it. Just try one time for the one time. And once y'all tried it, y'all really seen the possibilities and just to sit back and witness how y'all just taken off. And it's just a blessing to me because it's just like, dang, sometimes I'll be shocked with it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be really, really shocked with it. And it's 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 an honor. It's a blessing. Deborah wants to know when is the Different World next episode?
I knew somebody was gonna hit me with that because I supposed to did it this week. Supposed to drop it today. Hopefully I'll be able to get it out tomorrow night. I'm gonna need at least 48, maybe 48 hours. Probably 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours. I'm gonna get the next episode. I get it, cause that last episode, Fanny, I ain't even gonna lie to you. You was just drinking a bottle from inside, right? And like we couldn't see the bottle. All we could see was your hand and your lips sucking in a sucking motion, and it just didn't look right. You just didn't help yourself at all, right there. So you better hope it wasn't no creeps in the background and screenshot at you just sucking air. Cause all I gotta do is use green screen to insert themselves and you cook. You're gonna be on every P Diddy lotion bottle and baby oil bottle in Walmart. I wouldn't even did that. I would have just turned the camera around. You just got caught in 4K
Listen,
with an imaginary.
listen,
Duh.
listen. Whatever float they broke, they got to do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, hey, it's water, y'all. It's water. Okay, it's water. But anyway, I just want to say shout out to y'all. Congratulations to the team. It means a lot. Um Working with y'all, it's been an honor. It's been a struggle, TSM ain't, he ain't no walk in the park, you know what I mean? But I just want to say thank you so so much. She said he don't listen. Um he doesn't listen good music. It's just I just want to say congratulations to you, Helen, Real Mamas. Just really taking off for everything that you're doing. I have not been disappointed yet. And I don't anticipate being disappointed by what you guys are doing. So, like I said, we're gonna have a conversation about how we can elevate y'all up to the next level. Because YouTube is not big enough for you guys. We need to take it to the next level. And I just want to say shout out to everybody who participated in the craft the rap craft and cheese challenge. Congratulations to each and every one of you guys who did that. Um, TSM, is there anything you wanna else you wanna speak on before we go?
Yeah, no, I just want to say, yeah, shout out to the craft users. I really appreciate y'all. That that's really helping me out. Keep running it up, keep running it up, keep running it up. We are almost at our goal, and even after we reach our goal, it's gonna be our job to keep it suppressed in the algorithm. YouTube is not gonna do it. It's up to this community, and I keep saying this. I feel like we have enough people to do what we need to do and get the job done. Fanny, I closed this out in prayer last time. I think you can handle it this time. It was a nice little prayer we can end out with.
Absolutely. Father God, I just want to say thank you once again for joining us as you always do. Thank you for the blessing that you have given Deborah on her bundle of joy. May her pregnancy continue to be blessed. May she have a healthy and safe delivery and be surrounded by abundance of love and blessings. Shout out to TSM, Helen, Real Mamas, Reverb Nation, the Cloud Watchers, Replay Gang. Everybody's entered the chat. Shout out to each and every one of them. Lord God, thank you for having your hand upon them as well. Thank you for all the talent that's in this chat right now. Thank you for everyone who's come together to join us tonight on tonight's podcast. We appreciate you, and as we depart from one another, we ask that you continue to watch over us, bless us, and keep us safe and protected. And in Jesus' name, we thank you. Amen. Good night,
Amen.
everybody.
Amen. That's both. Poor baby down there in the chat wanted some attention tonight and didn't get it. Now, that's okay. You can go back to the TSM Rapper videos. There's a playlist, TSM Rapper, all over YouTube. You're going to go and watch and get you some entertainment, girl. Till next time.